We'll take a look at the team lineups, and Tony Popovic is still resting his Achilles injury and he won't start tonight, which leaves Babic, Rudan and Kuprasak to form the back three. Robbie Ennis is also suspended after his red card a week ago, so Damir Svetko gets his first start of the season up front, with Ante Milicic likely to help out more in a midfield role. And there is Damir Svetko. It's his first start in the Ericsson Cup, though he's played in all 8 matches for Sydney United this season, coming on as substitute, managing 2 goals in the process. For Collingwood, Zoran Matic unveils his latest signing in Alex Prihodko, who's a former Ukraine international. He'll play at sweeper in place of Rick Charakio, and Collingwood are further boosted by the return of Goran Lozanowski, who's been rushed back ahead of schedule. Veteran Alan Scott has broken his thumb, so Dejan Kaplanovic, who's on loan from Wollongong, will play his first Ericsson Cup match. Well, Sydney United resigned to losing Tony Popovic to the land of the rising sun. In January he'll move to Sanfrecce Hiroshima with Eddie Thompson. That's their captain, he's their inspiration, and that's an inspirational ball, and Svetko is foiled by Juric. But Collingwood were opened up fairly easily there. Taliadoris goes back to Dean Fatt, and Collingwood resettle on the ball with Gillespie going forward. But the ease at which the through ball was played, and if it wasn't for Frank Juric, Sydney United already would be a goal to the good. Marusic, nice ball to Zdrilic, back to Marusic through the centre. Another good move from Sydney United. It's Milicic wide on the left. Good ball in here, Zdrilic off the bar. Zdrilic will have time to clear the ball away. But what a great move from Sydney United. Just over 9 minutes gone here at Edensor Park, and in the last minute Sydney United have created 2 quality openings. This is the second. Zdrilic against the crossbar. Juric on that occasion was well beaten. Lockerpitch got a tackle in. Hello Taladera, who was with Zoran Matic at Adelaide City, of course. Oh, here's Taliadoris through the centre. And Kalatz responds with a good save with his feet, as Lozanowski takes the long shot in the end. But if there's any complacency in the Sydney United side, the way they were taken apart there by Taliadoris should see to that. Kalatz called into action with his feet. Lockerpitch won it well. Moritz wide on the left-hand side rather. Milicic. Ball. Tackle there on Ante Milicic, and Lozanowski will be given the first yellow card of the game. Goran Lozanowski back in action for just over 12 minutes, and a yellow card to his name. Milicic cutting in from the left. Maybe the line went up on that right foot again. Good ball in, the opening goal. David Zdrilic has done it. It's only taken him 12 minutes to get on the score sheet. And the goal a game run continues for the finest marksman in the country at the moment. Provided us with some fine moves already tonight, but in the end it was the straightforward approach. The chip across on the free kick. Zdrilic made a near post run. He was unmarked. He beat the goalkeeper. And Sydney United are a goal up. Juric really had no chance there. Certainly John Matic wanted Lozanowski back in the side, there's no doubt about that. We'll wait to see what impact he'll have on the match, but Marusic has already had a big impact on the match, and here's Zdrilic again looking for number 2. Still Zdrilic. Oh, that's a great goal. Well, if the first goal was an example of how to head a ball down, the second one was how to finish in classic style. David Zdrilic made it look so easy. The supporting cast again was Ante Milicic. Zdrilic still had plenty to do here. He avoided one tackle. He avoided the goalkeeper. The angle got tighter and tighter, but he managed to squeeze it in anyway. Marusic, good ball in. Here's Zdrilic again. Well, he could have had a hat-trick by now. And that probably was the easiest of the 3 chances. He had perhaps too much time to pick his spot there. The quality of the cross from Marusic was plain. Zdrilic in too much room, really. And he headed it straight down at Frank Juric. Again, that switch from Marusic to Milicic. The ball across here. Juric came, he's left it. Easy goal for Zdrilic, that's 3. Well, total confusion in that Collingwood defence. And David Zdrilic, who tapped in a third for his side last week against Canberra, taps in a third for himself here tonight against Collingwood. What happened here? Juric, well, it went through his legs after Zaleski left it. And the easiest of goals, they don't come any easier in fact, for David Zdrilic. That's his hat-trick. The Collingwood defence will not want to see this action replay again and again. Marusic bursting through the centre. Look, they just can't stop it. President Marusic, fine ball. Is it 4 for Zdrilic? Great save by Juric. Well, for a man who can do no wrong, he could have had 5 already tonight, but he's got 3 instead. And Juric, to his credit there, pulled off a reflex save of the highest quality. Moritz through the centre, last-ditch tackle by Prihodko. Chance here, across the goal. It's still not clear. Svetko back across. Milicic, they're lining up here. Past the post in the end. Well, it's an action-packed penalty area at the Collingwood end. You just don't know what's going to happen next. Juric's got a touch to that one. Svetko did well to keep it in. He went back across the goal to Marusic. The layback was to Milicic, and Fack unwittingly got a touch to the ball to clear it for a corner. Chance here, another goal! What a pity it is as well. Mark Rudan with a second in 2 weeks. Well, unbelievable stuff for Branko Kalina's side. It's 4 before half-time. Marusic's quality corner, Rudan's header just powered past Juric. Nothing that he could do about that one. And the quality of the set piece from Sydney United, as if they haven't got all the other facets of the game down pat at the moment, was first class. Just look at that. Bravely put the head down. Still Ante Moric inside is Milicic. Moric going on his own. Still Moric. What a goal this will be. Great goal, Ante Moric. Well, just when you're wondering if Sydney United may have taken the foot off the pedal a little bit perhaps, Ante Moric settles that particular question with a superb goal. His second of the season, and probably one of the best goals he's scored in his career. He would bravely won the ball with his head just before that. He went past a couple of players. He had Milicic as the decoy inside, past the last defender, just lashed it past Juric. Not overly involved in the match. Deep cross, chance here, Zdrilic. Well, he could have had a double hat-trick tonight, David Zdrilic. And this time, the quality ball came in from Tchaikovsky, and again Juric asks a question of his defence. Maricic finds Milicic with an extraordinary amount of room. Still Milicic, good shots! Well, Ante Milicic hasn't scored tonight, but he's been involved in so much of the good work when Sydney United come forward. He decided to go it alone on that occasion. He went past a couple. The shot was just past the right-hand post of Juric. Milicic now through the centre. It opens up for him somewhat. Here's Robbie Markovac, just couldn't bring the ball down. Chance to cross the ball in here. Oh, great save from Juric, but not good enough to stop Zdrilic from getting number 4. Well, I thought Frank Juric had got away with it just for a second. But the bounce of the ball is going the way tonight of David Zdrilic. That's 4 for him, 6 for Sydney United. Markovac had a chance but played his part, but look at the confidence there from Zdrilic. Now that in itself would have been a great goal. But what a save from Juric, but he couldn't stop the second. And that's 12 for the season for David Zdrilic. And his lead at the top of the individual goal-scoring charts is as emphatic as his team's lead at the top of the Ericsson Cup. Markovac, is there time for another? Svetko gets space down the left. Zdrilic, as you would expect, is in the centre. Milicic is forward. Ante Milicic, can he finish it off? He can! And what a finale! And if any player has deserved the goal tonight, it's Ante Milicic. He's been everywhere in midfield. And it came just in the nick of time for Ante Milicic, because there is the final whistle. Probably the most breathtaking performance of the season tonight here at Edenza Park. Sydney United absolutely humiliating the Collingwood Warriors. It was a rout here as we take a look at the final goal as Milicic drilled it past a dejected Frank Juric. The hero of the night without a doubt, David Zdrilic. 4 goals from him. He's in fine form at the moment. And in front of goal, he's the best in the country by a long shot. And the final score here at Edenza Park, Sydney United 7, Collingwood 0.
And the man of the match was an automatic choice in many ways, the 4-goal hero David Zdrilic of Sydney United. Paul Williams caught up with the man of the moments.
Yeah, you would. I mean, you never expect these things, but I think we were always on the verge of really giving someone a hiding, but I didn't expect it to be today, and everyone just pulled together. Everyone had an outstanding game. You could have given man of the match to anybody, but yeah, that's just contributing to me scoring goals and everybody else.
Unfortunately, we got the worst end of it. We're still experimenting with very much with our defensive side of things, and tonight it didn't work, and we couldn't have got a worse opposition on the day.
Yes, John, David Zdrilic saying it was a collective effort more than his own. He did brilliantly, but they did play well, didn't they, Sydney United?
Fabulous, Les. They were without Popovic. Enesh, who is quite outstanding for them, was also out. They're up against a team which has conceded 6 goals in the previous 8 games or 7 games, and quite stunning. And I think that the secret to what Sydney United are doing is they're working harder than in any other clubs at their game. I rang the other week for Branko Chelina in the morning, and the office said, no, he's out training with the squad. When we talk professional football, this is one aspect we have to look at, that players have to work harder at their game. And the style of play that they've played for the leading club, I think they're setting an example for the rest of the league. And if we can produce football like this, look at this Marisic, who we talk about every week, and we cannot help but talk about him because his passing and his general play, along with Milicic there, who had also an outstanding game, that the quality of their play, the entertainment value, it is the minimum standard if we want to talk professional football and entertainment that clubs have to put on. And Sydney United, as the leaders, not only leaders of the championship, but setting the trend in what type of football and the entertainment value that clubs need to provide.
Well,